Good evening and welcome to the informational meeting for Improvement District BR-24-E1. It includes 9th Street South from 9th Avenue to 13th Avenue, 10th Avenue South from 9th Street to 10th Street, and 10th Avenue South from 9th to 10th Street, 11th Avenue from 8th to 10th, and 12th Street Avenue from 9th Street to 10th Street. So today, this is the agenda. We're going to go over staff introductions. We're going to give you a project overview, including location, description, timing, duration, phasing, details, costs and funding, special assessments, and we'll end the presentation with any questions you may have. So staff introductions for the City of Fargo, we have Will Bayuk, the project manager, Doug Durgan, special assessment coordinator, myself, Jason Leonard, and Nathan Borboom, the assistant city engineer, with us today. So as previously described, the orange is the proposed project limits and the current work zone for this improvement district. So the project description, what will we be doing with this project? We're going to be replacing the water main, new water services from the curb stop to the main. Sanitary sewer mains are getting replaced, as well as the services to behind the curb. Replace an upsized storm sewer main at the inlets, at the intersections, inlets and leads, just improving hopefully the drainage. New asphalt pavement, new driveway approaches, all new sidewalks, and then streetlights. So the project timing and duration. So we're planning to bid this project to December 6th of this year, and then the start date will likely be May of 2024, with a late fall completion of 24. And we will be constructing this project in multiple phases that need to run concurrently to finish on time, since this is a fairly large project. So up on the screen, you can see here is the project phasing. We like to do the phasing to help reduce the impact of the public and as well as the residents adjacent to the construction projects. And as you can see, for each phase, we've given a duration of days for the contractor to complete. You might ask, why does it vary from 65 to 45 to 75? It depends on how much work needs to be done in each of those phases, is how we determine that. So project details, pedestrians will have access on one side at all times. Temporary water service lines will be installed above ground to maintain water to each resident. If any property owners wish to have their driveways widened, if it complies with city ordinance, we would do that. And forms are available today and will also be available as needed on the project. Minimal existing tree impact. Currently, we're only planning to remove one existing tree. This tree is in an area that reduces safety of the corridor for sightline. It's really close to the intersection, so we have to get rid of that one. Access to the properties via adjacent alleys will always be maintained either from the north or south side. And that's kind of why we do the phasing as well, is so that, you know, we're going to impact your front, but we want to make sure you have access from the alley. And boulevards will be regraded and seeded. And we like to tell the property owners that once it's about 70%, it becomes the property owner's responsibility to maintain. This is just an example of what the temporary line will be. And it connects to the spigot on the outside of your house. So the project cost, so this project is estimated to be $4,959,000. The city, we have fees and contingencies in place. We have 10% engineering, 4% admin, 3% legal, 4% interest, and 5% contingency, with a total cost of $6.25 million. How is this $6.25 million being funded? We have multiple buckets of funding. Wastewater utility is right around $1 million. Water utility is right around $560,000. Prairie dog funds is $3.8 million, and special assessments is about $865,000. How was the special assessments determined? With replacement projects, it is based on caps for water and sanitary per front foot for most properties. And that's at $50.94 per front foot for both the water and sanitary sewer. Storm sewer is 50% special assess, 50% city funded. Street lights, there's no assessment. And I also like to add that for the sewer main services, there's no assessment cost for these. We see this as a great benefit for all parties. The paving costs, so for a single family, it's $108.24 a front foot. MR multi-resident tier 1 to 3 units is $108.24 also. MR tier 2 is $165.55, and then commercial is $292.89. And any project questions in the future, please reach out to Will Bayuk. The number's here. And then also, if you have any special assessment questions, Doug Durgan is with us as well. So thank you for your time, and have a good evening.